mi lengua y demostrar que solo yo tengo la llave, aunque el mundo no se pare.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Saturday with Rasa. Reggaeton. How are we feeling today? Motivo. Woo! A ti voy a buscaré. Tú eres el motivo. Distancia. Let me say my quick hello before I explain the situation. So first things first, hello to everybody. Luis aquí, Benjamin is here, Ortendo, thank you so much for your donation, darling. As always, thank you very much. Marisol is here and she's donating money as well. Thank you. Hello, Marisol. Susanna, Leila, hello, sweetheart. We have Mary Lou, whoop, whoop. And guys, the most important thing is that you would be nice to one another, say hellos before we start, and then use the comment section, not just for donations, but actually asking questions. Anytime something is unclear, let me know and we're going to get it started. Now, a couple of things before we start is, as you can see, some of you who are regulars, I am not in my house. My house is being under renovation. My bathroom is being under renovation and they occupied my whole living room. So I relocated into a secure, safe environment. Now, that means that I am doing the best I can with the environment I am in. Now, guys, look, for my flashlight, because I couldn't carry my flashlight, I have a normal lamp. There we go. I'm sharing a little bit. And then, of course, I have like this mirror. And look, I'm kneeling to talk to you. But most importantly, look, I have a fisheye. So now we're going to make this room bigger so you could see it. So guys, bear with me. I want to make sure I do this right. Can you see that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it working? Is it working? Is it okay, guys? Can you see okay? Okay, guys, give me a little thumbs up if you can see me and you enjoy what you see. The whole point, guys, is that you can see my whole body, yes? If you could see my body, we are ready to go. Yes, Marisol says yes. Susanna says yes. Working. Excellent. Yes, you look like a fish. Well, as long as you can see this fish, it's good. It's good. Now, guys, I'm doing the best I can, so bear with me. Excellent. Fantastic. All right. And we also have Victoria here. La Butis Victoria Malanuka Cha Asate. And another Victoria is here. Tortara. Hello, hello. Okay. So now today we have Profesora aquí maravillosas. Oh, thank you. Now, guys, today we have a reggaeton class and we're going to be using one of my favorite songs of all time. And that is by Kevin Cosmos, surprisingly. Kevin Cosmos is actually a bachata artist. He's known, when you say his name, he's known for bachata. But we're going to be using one of very rare occasions when he actually did a reggaeton, a little bit, a hint of trap music in there as well. But it's an absolutely beautiful song. And the reason I love this song, besides the awesome rhythm, is because it's not too crazy, not too fast, so we can all do it together and actually learn some moves, but also because of the words. The words are actually really beautiful. In reggaeton, it's kind of like a hip-hop version of a hip-hop, right? So it's a Latin version of hip-hop. And what happens, usually the words are not very exciting. It's like money, money, a woman, you know, I do her like this, she shakes ass like this, you know, which is fine. But this is what usually the lyrics are. And this song is actually really beautiful lyrics. He's talking about somebody he wants to be with. He's talking about how he will walk miles to be with somebody. He's talking about how somebody is the reason why they acting the way they do. You are my motivation. There's like, it's actually quite beautiful. So I like this song and we're going to use it. And also this song, YouTube allows me to play because YouTube is very strict with music. Salsa and bachata is easier. But when it comes to reggaeton, because it's really, really popular music, it has a lot of like limitations. So if I start playing some more popular tunes, they literally block me on YouTube. So I did the best I can with all the knowledge I have. So now, besides that, oh, Sal is here, fantastic. Y Rasi es Тоже привет. Okay, guys, first things first, get yourself comfortable. We're going to do a little warm-up, okay? Just a little body warm-up, and then we're going to go into reggaeton because we're going to require to move our body in many different ways. Make sure you can see me, make sure you're comfortable, and let's do the warm-up first, okay? And I will angle at your convenience. And if at any point you can't hear or something you can't see, please let me know, like in the comments below, because as I say, I'm in a new place, so who knows what will happen. Like, this is my music device. You know, in my house, I got a speaker, the big massive one. So, but okay, let's warm up. Let's make this situation happen. And let's use the same song so you could actually listen to it while we're warming up. Sounds okay? All right. Breathe. Shoulders. Shoulders. Keep it going. Shoulders.
Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar.
Forwards.
De besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte.
Nice and easy. Take your time.
Cuando estoy contigo, la vida tiene más sentido.
Thank you, Artendro.
Donde quiero que tú estés. Aquí yo te buscaré.
Good. Now back again, but faster. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Open up the chest. We're going to be using a lot of it, okay? Now forward. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Open the arms. Chest pokes up. Back in. Chest pokes up. Back in. Chest pokes. Back in. Poke. Back in. And arms straight line. Yes? Don't let the arms fall. Make it straight. Good. Side to side. On the floor. Legs straight. Keep side to side. Side and side. Side and side. Keep it going. Stay. A ti yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo. No habrá nada que me pueda amar. No importa la distancia. Sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino no volveremos a encontrar. Other side. No me importa si con otro. Keep it going, keep it going. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Jump on the knees. Soft, 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 soft. Warming up the knees. We're gonna do a little bit of jumping, yeah? Soft, 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 soft. Alright, stretch up. Make sure you breathe. Don't pass out on me just yet. Forward. Back.
King Calvin.
Team Calvin. All right. Hopefully you're a little bit warmer. Hopefully you stretch. Really important, guys, to warm up the knees. We did this warm up here just because in reggaeton we do a little bit of a jumping motion a lot of the time. But in general, all kinds of knee warm ups here, knee warm ups here. Super important. Salsa, bachata, we use knees all the time. And in the beginning, it seems okay. But with long time of dancing, and hopefully you will dance for a long time, knees get funny, yes? So always warm up your knees, guys. Victoria is saying, you have had your classes from everywhere you are. That's true. I will never abandon you. I will find a way. Okay, so we start with the beginning of the song, which is going to be kind of like a soft situation. Now that soft situation, we're going to start with our chest motion. We've done this before. It's going to be an isolated motion that goes in circle, but we're going to make it much bigger. So a lot of the times, the circle in the chest, we use it whether in salsa, we use it whether in bachata, we also use it in reggaeton, but we're going to have slightly different positioning when we do so. Now, my legs are going to be slightly open, and can you see like this? Slightly open, and as they are in this position, I'm going to soften my knees, yes? But not just a little bit more. And I'm kind of like planting myself in the floor, and as I do so here, energy from here goes down into the floor, yes? I'm not like this, I'm not like that. It just goes down into the floor, and I feel the heaviness in my feet. Now, I need the heaviness in my feet. I'm starting to tense my legs. I'm starting to tense my calves, because as I'm going to do my upper body, it's going to be big, yes? In order to move upper body without moving your bum, you need to lock this, right? That's why we are bringing those knees a little bit down. We're locking everything here, right? It's locked, a bit of tension. And now we're going to start doing our rotations. It starts as a normal isolation, right? It goes to the side, it goes back, it goes to the side, and then it goes forward. The most important thing is that when you're going to the side, is straight line. Can you see how my shoulders are straight? Try not to go to the side and bend like this, right? So you have to the side, and then as you're going back, your core is going inside. It's as if you haven't eaten for a very long time, yes? Then as you're going to the side again, straight line shoulders, and then as you're going forward, your lower back pushes forward, right? And we're leaving the shoulders behind. So that's the isolation itself. You have side, back, side, and forward. And as you start doing your circle, side, back, side, and forward, it kind of melts together, right? And now as you do that, as you notice, my arms open. If the arms are closed, it's really hard to do. So I open my arms a little bit. It's going to be like a support for me. And I'm going to start pushing it a little bit more, as big as you possibly can, because it's going to be a slow movement in a slow part of the song. So we're going to kind of just melt it in, and it's all through here. This is keeping us in place. One thing to keep in mind when you do that, here the arms in front of me where my chest is going back, but as my chest goes forward, my arms are behind me. Yes, I'll show you from this direction. When I'm going to the side, when I'm going back with my chest, my arms are in front of me. When I go in front with my chest, my arms are behind me. In front of me, behind me. In front of me, behind me. In front, behind. In front, behind. Yes? Now, we're going to be doing both directions. Surprise, surprise. So, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to block to push back to the other direction. So I don't want it to be 1, 2, stop, and then 1. I want that to be a quick distinguishing moment, that when you're finishing it, it goes back immediately to the other direction, as if it pops out from that side where it's finishing. Oh, Ella, hello. Alistair is here as well. Adriana, hello, Rodriguez. Let's go. So we're in a position and we're going 2 times. 1 and 2. And as you're about to finish, you're going to lock here, pop, and bring it down with momentum back to the other direction. Okay, one more time. I'll face you. Starting to the left, guys. 5, 6, 7, we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lock. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2. Lock and 1 and 2 and stop. Okay? Now, if you're really trying to work your body properly, you will feel everything here, there, and there. If you feel something, good news. If you feel nothing, Try harder, okay? Now we're going into the second move, which is an upper body roll, but we're gonna make it again a little bit bigger, and we're gonna use our arms to do a bit of a reggaeton styling with that, okay? So now as I'm gonna do my body roll on the spot, if you notice, it's an upper body roll. It is not a bachata body roll, yes? And as I'm gonna do this body roll, watch my arms. I'm gonna take my arms down as I do this body roll, right? And then of course, we're gonna do the other side as well as we do this body roll. So we're gonna make it a little bit more aggressive, and it looks, the arms, when they come up, they go down the body, come up, down the body. It's kind of like, almost like rowing. Is this how you roll, or do you roll like, no, you roll like, you roll like this, right? So it's kind of the same thing as rolling. And as I'm actually bringing my arms in, my chest comes towards my arms. And then there's a roll. Chest comes in and roll. Chest comes in and roll. Chest comes in and roll. Other side, same principle. Chest comes in and roll. Chest comes in and roll. Chest comes in and roll. Yes? Now, a couple of things to help you with the whole movement, right? Same principle. If you're doing an upper body roll, means this has to be strong. If this is relaxed, when you're doing your upper body, nothing is isolating. So in order for this to isolate, this has to be like a rock. This not moving. So when I'm going forwards and backwards, you see, this is not moving. It's secure. So then I can push my upper body into that body roll. Now, my back leg, if I'm facing this way, my back leg is soft. Yes, it's slightly bent, just a little bit. My forward leg is not. It's locked. It's straight knee completely, yes? And this one's soft, nice and soft. So I have this kind of angled position. Again, it looks better than just standing like this. When you have this knee like that, it looks a little bit more shape-wise nicer, right? So then exactly the same when you're on that direction, your back leg soft knee, the other one completely straight, and you're using your arms. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And this movement here, look at my arms, elbows straight. So try not to do like this. This looks a little bit different. This is how I would dance if I had a good cocktail. This is what I would start to do. And this is too much cocktail. So you raise your arms up and you're going boom, boom. Yes, this knee's bent, this one straight. So from the top, we will have our beginning. We're in a position, nice soft knees, everything's tight. We start with our circles with the chest. 5, 6, 7. First circle, 1. Second circle, 2. Change direction, 1, 2. Now pivot. Yes, just between your feet, like on the ball of the feet, you pivot. Now you have your body roll position, slow motion. 1 and 2, pivot. 1 and 2, pivot to the center, and you're ready now to start a bit more bouncy reggaeton. Yes, so this is kind of isolation with the slow movement. Okay, one more. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1 and 2. Change direction, 1 and 2. Now we pivot body and body. Now we pivot body and body. Now to the center. Okay, guys, give me a little thumbs up if you're doing all right. If you give me thumbs up, I know you're ready to move on. If you don't give me thumbs up, I will think that. Now, the next step, if you're gonna be okay, we're gonna do an actual very reggaeton-like step. Yes, this is very common. Reggaeton, when it comes to footwork, has a very like soft knee bouncy situation, and it also has a lot of like single, double, all kinds of steps of forward and forwards, all kinds of steps that are a little bit more in the floor. So this one is going to be about that, but we are going to twist the foot in order to do the hip. We have a lot of thumbs up, claps, excellent. People doing great. So now, when we do this step, I'm going to bring my leg on the ball of the foot. I'm going to twist and bring my knee inwards. As I do my knee inwards, naturally my hip twists, so I will allow it to twist a little bit more. Yes? In and in and in. Yes? I'm just showing you the technique. We're going to speed up in a second, okay? And it will be the same thing with the other leg. As you place it down, it's on the ball of the foot, and you twist that knee in, and it releases the hip. You're going to twist and release, twist and release, twist and release. Yes, that's kind of movement. So now, as we do this kind of movement, we're going to do one leg at a time. One leg, another leg, one leg, another leg, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Yes? Now, we're going to do also just this footwork for now, but we're going to play with our body height. So if you want to get a little bit more attention here, you're going to stay up and your arms are going to go back. Yes, to make sure that they're not in a way. And that's the upwards position. Then when you immediately want to change it up, you can go down lower, and then it becomes a bit more sideways connection, right? So if I'm going down, tum, ta, tum, ta. If I'm coming up, arms out of the way, tum, ta, tum, ta. Dip, completely the same step, but different dynamics just because you're changing up and down, yes? Whatever you're doing, estimate your capabilities. If you're going into this position and you're about to die, go a little bit lower, yes? There's no shame. If you could go a little bit more between your legs, that's cool, because then you can really, really work that leg, yes? And you can bend a little bit more. But really just think about your positioning, because just here and here is absolutely fine, no problem. So now, facing the same way as me, we're going to start, of course, with the left foot, okay? And we're going to do 2 and 2. We're going to start by actually going low. We're going to have 1 and 2, again, 1 and 2, and then come up exactly the same thing, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and stop. Okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Kind of, sort of, maybe. One more time. When you're going down, your arms kind of resting by this side. Yes? Just here. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Okay? Now, I am, slippering with my little shoes here on this floor, but if you can be a bit more secure, try not to have anything too slippery, that would be much better. Okay, one more time. 5, 6, 7, go low. 1, 2, 3, go up. 1, 2, 3, go low. 1, 2, 3, go up. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Kind of, sort of, maybe? Me encanta. Victoria, encanta. Muy bien. Me encanta que tú encanta. All right, so now, this we actually going to do only a few times. And then we're going to go into the next step, which is something we've done in so many congresses and so many lineups. You know, when we take a step and we swing our arms around, that's what we're going to try and do, okay? But I'm actually going to try and show you a nice version of it. A lot of the time, people just doing this, and that kills my soul, okay? I'm going to try and explain how to do it a little bit better. So now, as I'm going to take a step forward, it literally is just a step forward with each foot. But that step forward, as I take step forward, I never actually shift my weight. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go 1, 2. No, I'm pumping my leg into the floor, but my weight is in between my legs. Super important for the styling, right? 1, pivot, 2, pivot, 3, pivot, 4. You see? So it's not forward and forward. We're going to stay grounded in the floor, not travel. So now, as I also take a step, my toe kind of twists a little bit out. So it's kind of like a opposite direction. So if I'm going to the left, my toe is going to twist out a little bit. And it will make sense because your arm's going that way. So the toe is kind of keeping you centered. Don't overthink it, but just keep in mind not to do this, right? Just a little bit out. So you have 1, twist 2, twist 3, twist 4. And your arms are going side. If you're going with your left foot, to the left. Now, as you're changing, it goes around and 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 boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Kind of, sort of. How's it feeling? Now, when you do the arms, you are supposed to have a little bit of rotation here. So it's not just arms doing this. It can be really, really tight. So watch at my stomach. It actually rotates. It allows that rotation to happen, right? And then as I'm finishing, one arm in front to stop. And I like this arm to go down. Some people, again, they keep it up, yes? But I like that elbow in front of my face to drop because I like my face. I want people to see my face when I'm dancing. You know what I mean? So for example, I always put that elbow a little bit lower. So I actually uncover my face. You see what I mean? So let's try it slowly. Starting on the left foot, we're twisting. 5, 6, 7, prepare. 1, swing. 2, swing. 3, swing. 4, and stop. We're going immediately then back into the twisted leg. Okay, one more time. Arms. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and stop. So now, combining it together, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you change your weight. You're going 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You're going to do that again. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Yes? Let's go. 5, 6, 7, leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. Go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and stop. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Excellent explanation. Yay! Gracias, Luis. I'm trying to do my best here. Guys, if you give me thumbs up, we do it from the top, and finally, we can do our song, okay? And you can see actually how it feels with the music. And these movements that I show you, I match the music in a specific way, but you can use these moves any reggaeton song. As I say, I had to be really particular which one I choose so the YouTube would not kick me out. But overall, just wondering... One moment, my peoples. Be patient with me, please. There we go. So I was just making sure that I pick a song that we wouldn't get kicked out, you know? Okay, so from the top, we have chest and chest and chest and chest, and then boom, and then we have the footwork. Yeah, let's go. 5, 6, 7, chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now body roll. 1 and 2. Change direction. 1 and 2. Now the footwork. And low, low, high, high. Low, low, high, high. Change the weight. 1 and 2 and 3. Again, and low, low, high, high, low, low, high, high, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and stop. Okay, my peoples, we're gonna try with music, see what happens. Please watch it once. I just want you to see where we're gonna start and how it's gonna match, and then we're gonna do it together, okay? So this is our intro. This is where we breathe. And then.
No me importa la distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro te vas a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Tengo ganas de besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte. Porque cuando estoy contigo, amor, la vida tiene más sentido, amor. Donde quiera que tú estés.
Yeah?
Aquí yo te
Okay, let's go. Your turn. Your turn.
Tú eres el motivo.
So a tiny little intro, and as it slows down, we kick it in with our chest movement. Here we go. Ready? 5, 6,
No me importa la
7,
distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro te vas a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Tengo ganas de besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte. Porque cuando estoy contigo, amor, la vida tiene más sentido, amor. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo.
Should we try one more time? Guys, one more, and then we're going to continue. Let's do one more time. Ready?
No me importa la distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro te vas a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Tengo ganas de besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte. Porque cuando estoy contigo, amor, la vida tiene más sentido, amor. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo.
Okay, I need to relax and not enjoy it this much, yes? Guys, are we doing okay? If you're doing okay, we can go for the next part. It's still the fast part. So there's just a next section after you finish with all of this business. We're going to go immediately into a side jump, elbow, then we're going to do a forward step. And we're going to do a couple of bits that are going to match the lyrics. Hopefully, for those who understand, will appreciate it. And for those who don't, I will explain it to you, and then maybe you'll appreciate it. So we're going to start with the side step. And as we go to the side, we're going to use the same elbow. So if I'm going on my left elbow. If I'm going on my right elbow. Yes? Left and right. And left and right. Now, if you notice, now I'm doing the jump that I talked about in the beginning of the class. We need a soft knee, and it literally is from the ball of the foot to the toe. From the ball of the foot to the toe, we have a soft knee. I go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? And I'm not doing my elbow in a straight line like this because it looks a little bit weird, just a little bit. I don't know why, but this is just it is. So what we tend to do is look slightly the opposite way than I'm doing the elbow, and I'm kind of slightly twisting my leg a little bit in, just a little bit, so I kind of bounce into it. Can you see? Bounce into it, and I'm looking that way, bounce into it, rather than going in a straight line. Yes, it becomes a little bit too posed. And in reggaeton, we want to be a little bit down low, right? A little bit more angry. So it's down here, down here, down here, down here, right? But keep that bounce going. Now, the next step is going to be forward, a forward bounce, forward bounce, forward bounce, forward bounce, yes? Again, not a step forward, it's just planting down, planting down. And as we do so, we're going to have a chest pop. Pop, pop. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So now I'm facing the same way as you. We're going on the left first to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as I'm doing my forward one, I'm going to do first 2 normal, but the second 2, I'm going to raise my arms as if I'm looking for somebody. And I keep those arms here, so as I go now, it becomes not the chest pop, but I keep now the hip soft movement forwards and backwards as I did with my chest. I did here, and now I continue the movement just with my hip as I do so. And I do the arms here because I am looking for somebody. In the lyrics, they say, buscaré, and I'm looking, maybe my one and special one is gonna arrive very soon, yes? So just, don't get too much in a character, don't be like, where are you? Yes, just stay cool, just a little bounce, look, that's it. Now, I'm going to open my legs and I'm going to do my Shakira hips side to side. Yes, it's a big opening and it's a continuous moment. So again, principle the same as we do in bachata. However, we're not going up and down and up. No, it's not so much about that. It's more about being grounded. There's more opening in the legs, and that's where the Shakira legs is. Yes, just there. It's more, again, down, open in the floor. We're not coming up or anything. It sways from one leg to another, right? From one leg to another, right here. As you do this movement, your arms are going to go, I'm searching for you, yes? You can show one finger, you can show 2 fingers, kind of the same effect, but I am searching for you. As you're going to come back from buscaré, you're stepping out, searching for you. It's going to be only 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And then as soon as you're finishing from here, there's going to be a little arm rotation. 1, 2, 3, bicep. Yes? 1, 2, 3, bicep. Why? Because we're cool. 1, 2, 3, bicep. But not bicep like this, just in front. In front. You have the searching for you. Blah, 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 bicep. Yes? Ta, 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 pa, pa. Looking, and then searching for you. Ta, ra, 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 bicep. Let's try. Let's try put it together. 5, 6, 7, elbow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and searching for you, and arms, bicep. Yes, one more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and look. Shakira looking for you, and arm, bicep. How are we feeling, guys? Is it happening, guys? Talk to me. Guys, let me do it the same way, facing you this way. 5, 6, 7, we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we go forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Shakira. 1, 2, 3. The arms. Ta, 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 bicep. Okay, now I will show you how it feels with the music. Just that part. We haven't connected the first part yet, and then we can do it together. Can we do again switch between looking for you and Shakira hips? Yeah, sure, Leila. We can do it again. Guys, one more time before the music. So the switch, Leila, the easiest way to remember the transition, as you're going forward and forward and forward and forward, make sure you put your weight on your right foot and you switch, yes? When you push from that right foot to step on the left, and then you continue the movement. So that's the important part. Guys, let's do it one more time from the elbow. 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Stay on your right foot, take left. Arms, 5, 6, 7, bicep. Kind of, sort of, maybe, Leila? A little bit better? Let's try practicing with the music and see how we feel. So this is the part, our chorus. Yes. And this would be your out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go and do it again. So 2 times, yes? So the tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, da, da. Bicep. Collect. 1, 2, 3. We do it again. I can do it slowly. Okay, Ella, but now we're doing it faster, okay? So one more time without music, but the faster tempo, and then we're gonna continue with the music. 5, 6, 7, we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, go again. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, when it's faster, because we're repeating it 2 times, when you do the first bicep, you can collect a little bit earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Collect a little bit earlier because we're immediately going for it one more time. Okay? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Alright, relax. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solo me toca imaginarte, veo tu reflejo por toda parte.
We're gonna do it again. Don't worry, we're gonna do it again. Hola, Patricia. Oh, gracias, Patricia. Me encanta que tú encantas. Gracias. Matt, is it different for guys? No, it isn't. Guys only do it the way the guys would do it. As in, you do it normally as you would do it. The only reason this move might look feminine to you is because I am a woman. Yes, my movements are always going to be a little bit exaggerated here and there into a feminine side, you know. So that's just a natural cause of events because of my situation. But overall, the moves itself is completely different for a woman and for a man. We have different moves as well in reggaeton that are for women, that are different that for men, that men might not do in reggaeton. But I am not teaching these moves for you because this is a generic class. So this is the most basic generic reggaeton steps that you would do in any lineup. You know, when you go to salsa or bachata congress and there's like whoever the teacher is in front, whether it's a guy or a woman, is the same stuff. It's just usually girls, you know, we will always make the moves look a little bit more feminine. Not all, but I'm sure I do. So don't worry, Matt, the steps itself, if you're just going to be who you are and not try to be a woman, you're going to be fine. If you are worried that the steps itself might make you look feminine, it's impossible. Yes, it's not about femininity. These are just random basic reggaeton steps, if that makes any sense, Matt. So for example, this is all the same, men, women do it. This is a pop, yes? So if you go down into the floor, you soften your knees and you a little bit angry with the movement. It's exactly what they do, the males. It's exactly the same technique. Here is all the same, ta, 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 all the same. This is all the same. But again, as a girl, when I do this and wearing this costume, of course, It might might make you ask questions, but I hope that answers for you, Matt. In this particular routine, there's nothing feminine about it. Maybe this, but still no. This is a lot even used in dance hall, by everybody. So you're good, Matt. Don't worry. This is not women's styling. And Sal, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Just saw it. All right, guys, one more time with music, just that part. And guys, after we do it one more time, please let me know if you want to repeat any of the parts, because after we do this one, we'll combine both together, okay? And I didn't tell you the best part, but I will tell you after we do this. Get ready. Okay, relax, breathe. This is our footwork. Now we go. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Solo me toca imaginarte, veo tu reflejo por toda parte. Yo aquí, tú allá.
How are you feeling, guys? Are you okay? You surviving? Managing? Understanding? Please talk to me. So now, this is the time we're going to put together the first part, the slow part, the footwork part, and then the chorus. Now, the best part about all of this song, because it's reggaeton, like most of reggaetons, all the parts repeat themselves. So believe it or not, after now we put these 2 times together, we're going to practice it once with the music. And then we're going to practice the whole song. The whole song. Every time the music is going to be slow, we will be doing our slow movement. Every time there's going to be a change in the music, we're going to do our footwork. And every time there's a chorus, we're going to do the chorus. So, but I'll be there for you, telling you when everything is happening, but we're going to end up dancing the whole song. So you're going to get a good cardio in, and also you will feel like you're actually dancing properly the whole way through. Okay. So now, first of all, let's put it from the top. Okay. Starting with the slow part. 5, 6, 7, we go. And 1, 2, 3, one more. 5, 6, 7, change direction. 1, 2, 3, we go. 5, 6, body roll. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Footwork. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Chorus. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Again we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? All right, guys, ready or not? Here we go. Now, remember, if you joined in this class and you are struggling, you are allowed to tell me, okay? You are allowed to tell me that you are struggling, and we're going to break it down again. Don't worry. This is why this is free. This is why these classes is based on donations, is so that everybody participate. So don't be afraid to say something, but let's take it once from the top with music. Breathe. Get your stamina. Let's go. Ready? Slow part. Here we go.
Sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No importa si con otro tú te vas a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Tengo ganas de besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte. Porque cuando estoy contigo, amor, la vida tiene más sentido, amor. yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo. No habrá nada que me pueda parar. Solo me toca bailar.
Yes?
Veo tu
No?
reflejo por toda parte. Yo aquí.
I hope you're doing okay. Kaip surankom tos bangos? Robertas is asking how to do the waves with the arms. So when you have your both arms, Robertas, the arms are going across. It doesn't matter which arm goes across there or here. No important. Nesvarbu, kuri ranka yra susikryžiavus. And once you cross it, you with your top part of your fingers, you're going up. And then they go like this. Separate, and now with the fingers again, and the fingers again, the fingers again, the fingers again. And it's the fingers that making the waves. Pirščiukai, pirščiukai, across, pirščiukai, across, pirščiukai, across, pirščiukai. Pirščiukai is fingers in my Lithuanian language. So it's always through the fingers, right? It's not like just arms crossing. To make the actual wave is through the fingers. So in the beginning, maybe it's not going to be as wavy, but if you're going to initiate energy from the fingertips as you're placing your arms across, and then from the fingertips as you're placing them across back where they came from, you're going to end up doing a wave. Yes? And it becomes actually easier because the wave is going up, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's happening? What's people laughing? Victoria, I'm scared to even imagine how I look when I'm doing these moves. And then another Victoria says, I'm scared too. Okay. You're not the only one. Victoria, this is normal. Guys, reggaeton is not a natural thing for everybody. Yes, a lot of Latinos find reggaeton easier because this is what they grow up with. They move their body since they're 4 years old. For those who, like me, for example, I'm Eastern European. You know, I grew up dancing ballroom, so up here, not down there. And I promise you, when I say you, when I first started dancing reggaeton, it was not pretty, okay? It was, I mean, I did the moves, but I looked like I have a stick that I've swollen, yes, and the stick was holding me. So it takes time, but reggaeton is a lot of fun. The music is fun, and you can play any music you want and do these movements. And it also helps you when you start doing these isolations and start working on you, helps you with salsa and bachata because we use those kind of techniques. So trust me, we all, feel the way we feel, and it's normal. It's just a matter of going through it long enough to see some results in the future, But in the meantime, just enjoy, Victoria. Don't panic. And Robertas, I hope this was helpful, that it's the fingertips that indicating the wave back and forward. So I hope, Robertas, this is better. The transition between the bicep pose and the elbows, I find that mine isn't as well defined as I'm facing at the front. So then finish your biceps early, Sal. Once you're in this position, yes, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go, right? And the other arm just goes down as this one goes to the side. So when you're facing this way, you're going 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. It's just literally bringing those elbows down a little bit earlier down, collecting before you go to the side. So if you get that moment right, that's going to be fine. Ella says, loves working on isolations. Excellent. We won't surrender. Yes. And she sends me a bicep. Mwah, mwah, my babies. All right, guys, that's it. No more chatting. You are procrastinating. Now we're doing the whole song. So pay attention. We start the same as we start. And as we're finishing our last elbow situation chorus, we're going to go immediately into the footwork again. And I'm going to keep telling you what we're doing next. And we're gonna only do the steps we've learned, but we're gonna do the whole song. So pay attention. Some you might miss, some you might catch. Don't worry, just pay attention. All right. Ready? This is your moment. The whole song. Ready? 5, 6,
No me importa la distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro tú te vayas a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Tengo ganas de besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte. Porque cuando estoy contigo, la vida tiene más sentido, amor. Donde quiera que tú estés, a ti yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Donde quiera que tú estés, a ti yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Solo me toca imaginarte, veo tu reflejo por toda parte. Yo aquí y tú allá, con las ganas de contigo estar. Extraño tus besos de chocolate, pasarte mi lengua y demostrarte. Solo yo tengo la llave, aunque el mundo no sepa. Esta vez no te dejaré, te dejaré perder. Esto no es normal, pero por lo que donde quiera que estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. No importa la distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro tú te vayas a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar.
And now freestyle. Guys, well done. How are you doing? How did that feel, my survivors? We can do it again if you like. Would you like to do it one more time? Oh, Alistair, thank you so much for your donation as well. Thank you very much, darling. That's very generous. Appreciate it. With permanent training, I will be able to perform the movements fluently. Yes, Louise, that's the spirit. Layla is one more time. Guys, let's do it one more time. Okay, good. Let's do it one more time. We're going to do those same movements again. Just make sure you catch your breath, okay? Have some water if you need to. And guys, if you have any questions, ask. But Matt is saying one more time. Don't worry. Okay, guys, come down. We're doing it one more time. Benjamin, Marisa, thank you so much for your donations. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's do it one more time. And then I will tell you other things. But for now, one more time. So sorry, just one little thing, okay? When we're gonna start dancing, this time now, try to really feel, try to get whatever happens, try to get the bounce. Yes, the bounce in reggaeton, very important. The bounce, like even if you in reggaeton, there's a reggaeton song and you're not doing any movements and you're just doing side to side, is that bounce right here that is gonna match the beat. It's just the way the music is structured. It goes tum, tum. It doesn't go tum, tum. It goes and tum. You know, so that kind of movement is always that soft knee, and then you're just relaxing the upper body is always really, really good to know. Okay, so then just try to think about that when you're dancing. And if you can hear the voice and the lyrics, isn't it amazing? Let's go. Let's go.
No importa la distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro te vaya a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Tengo ganas de besarte, de tocarte, acariciarte. Porque cuando estoy contigo, amor, la vida tiene más sentido, amor. No quiero que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. No quiero que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Solo me toca imaginarte, veo tu reflejo por toda parte. Yo aquí y tú allá, con las ganas de conversar. Extraño tus besos de chocolate, pasarte mi lengua y demostrarte que solo yo tengo la llave. Aunque el mundo no se pare, esta vez no te dejaré perder. Esto no es normal, pero por ahora es real. Ustedes, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Donde quiero que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. No importa la distancia, sé que lejos tú estás. Yo sé que nuestro camino nos volveremos a encontrar. No me importa si con otro te vaya a enamorar. Solo pido que no olvides lo que te llegué a dar. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo, no habrá nada que me pueda parar. Tú eres el motivo. Donde quiera que tú estés, aquí yo te buscaré. Tú eres el motivo.
Oh, well done, guys. Well done. It's so funny. Mary Lou, I just got your donation literally at the same moment as I was doing this. And as I started doing this, Mary Lou donated money. It's so funny. You paid for my action. Anyway, also, thank you so much, Benjamin, Marisa, Victoria, and of course, Mary Lou, for your donations, guys. I see it. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Guys, well done. We survived. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ortendo, thank you very much. Guys, do you like reggaeton? Did you enjoy that? We could do in the future a little bit more. No problem whatsoever, but let me know whether you enjoyed it or not. Also, guys, just practice a little bit. Try to play the music you want and see how it feels. Now, let me just quickly, if you have to go, I understand, but let me just quickly tell you what's happening in our lives, okay? Of course, we have tomorrow ladies styling, so ladies, don't hesitate. We have bachata and salsa ladies styling. Everybody's welcome to come. We work a lot on technique, so we don't do like big routines. We only do once a month, the big routines, but in general, we work on technique every Sunday. So come along, 5:30 UK time. We have bachata, and then we have 6:45 salsa, okay? Then next Saturday here, again, we are back as every Saturday. So guys, don't forget here, no excuses, every Saturday, 7 p.m. And next Saturday, we're doing bachata. Now, we did salsa before, lyrical salsa, so I thought might as well do a lyrical bachata class. Now, we're going to do a lyrical bachata, but the Saturday after that, I'm already thinking merengue. How about that? We haven't had merengue. I was sitting thinking about it, like we haven't had merengue for so long. So we can make like insane, fast and furious merengue. But have a think about it whether you would want a merengue. But next Saturday, just to come back into our roots, we're going to do some lyrical bachata. We're going to do a nice song, maybe some kind of remix. We're going to try and move the body a lot. So we're going to try and work on the isolations. And it kind of works well because we literally just done a lot of isolations now. So I think maybe that will benefit each other, you know? And merengue seems to have a good speed of yes. Excellent. Oh, fantastic, Ella. You enjoyed the reggaeton. Perfect. All right, guys. So that's what's happening next Saturday. And of course, Wednesdays, we have our freestyle class. If you enjoyed the reggaeton, we do a lot of different kinds of things on Wednesdays. We do it on Zoom. Again, it's free to join for everybody, but you have to send me your email in order for me to actually send you the Zoom link. And that's usually 7 p.m. UK time. And for you to send me an email, I'm sending you my Instagram handle, so you could actually find me there, send me a message with your email. I'm going to add you to the list. And we do freestyle classes, which is all kinds of music, popular music. That's why it's on Zoom, because we can use any music we want without YouTube kicking us out. So we use Justin Bieber, we use Meatloaf, we used Prince, Kiss, we did The Greatest Showman, and we're doing Greatest Showman Part 2 next Wednesday. So there you go. If you want to join in 7 p.m. Wednesdays, send me your email. And, Ortendo is working on merengue. So send me a video to see. Prove it. Put it on Facebook and tag me. Ortendo, I challenge you. Are you a pussycat or are you going to do the video of you dancing merengue? This is your challenge. I challenge you. And guys, what else did I want to say to you? Oh, I'm going to send you the song now. Look, Kevin Cosmos, just so you would have. If you enjoy the song, you can listen to it and actually translate the lyrics. Motivo. There we go. So that's the song as well. Ortendo's going meow. Pussycat, you are pussycat. So that's the name of the song and the artist. Make sure you download the song, enjoy yourself, try to remember it. And guys, participate in my Instagram. Write me a message if you want me to help you out with your dancing at all. Okay, now I'm gonna go have some food, and maybe can you see there's a Disaronno there? I might have a little bit of Disaronno. I think I deserve it. And guys, thank you so much. You brightened my day. And as I say, I'm like stuck in this other house because my bathroom is completely being renovated. So I am so happy this worked out. And the sound was good, guys. I hope the sound was okay. Can you hear the music and everything? Yes. So of course it's not the best quality, but hopefully good enough for you to join in. And tomorrow's classes is going to be from here as well. But the next week I'm going to be back in my house. So we're going to be back with good lighting, not this yellow thing. But I'm surviving with this. I'm surviving. Anyway, Eric, you too. Have a wonderful weekend. Love you all. Sending you my kiss. And my mother is watching this. So, mamyte, aš tave labai myliu. Ačiū tau labai, mamyte, už viską. Oh, perfect, Sal. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. I love you and leave you. Bye, guys.